What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the football capital. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. What a morning. What a morning.
Yeah. I don't even know where to start, man.
It's best not to trifle with Borch today. That's all I can say.
Man. Where do we... I don't even know where we begin. I mean, the other games really matter. Do the other games really matter? Does anyone care about Southampton winning 2-0 to West Brom? Newcastle beating Burnley? Even Man City 1-0 to Leeds.
I forgot Burnley was still in the Premier League.
Yeah. Even City drawing to
City
Leeds.
drawing, well, that great result, by the way. You take it. We'd take it.
Bielsa, yeah. I'm like,
we'd take it.
I'm like, Liverpool fans would have been cheering too, seeing that result.
Yeah.
Who else? Everton expected 4-2 with all their signings.
Top team, top club. Like they are.
First, at the top of the table. I mean, I'm serious here, man. These are some serious teams I'm talking about. Leeds and Leicester and...
We should give them our spot in the Champions League.
I mean, West Ham. Moyes should work from home more often.
Yeah. Why is he... What?
Corona.
Oh.
For 2 weeks. 2 weeks and he scored, what? 7 goals.
We
conceded that in one
Our
game.
backline should get the coronavirus. Might have a better shot, you know? No one wants to come near our box.
I don't know about that.
Put the masks on.
But yeah, look, guys. To be honest, there's only maybe the one game we're going to speak about.
Oh, there's two worth talking about, but...
But the other one's just, I think...
The other one gives us, like a week off the press at least, like some breathing.
Trust me.
You know?
No one's going to hear about that Liverpool. No one's going to rip in to Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold. This is the best defense in the world.
In the world ever.
And you're conceding 7.
In the galaxy.
And Virgil van Dijk standing around like a manager in the 6-yard box, watching the ball go in.
He's scared of his hands touching the ball.
Yeah, he's just there.
Let it go now. We're not handball it though.
Looking at his tactics, like, is Trent in the right position? Yeah, what's going on here?
Trent's looking for an assist.
Trent's looking for an assist every now and then for Grealish's goal.
Now look, what is it? Game week 4? Is it game week 4?
Fuck, 3 for us. 4.
Yeah, 3. Yeah. Right.
City is 3 games,
look,
but
in the scheme of things, if you look at the history of this league, it's a wild week. Like. It's just like Spurs 6, Man United 1, Aston Villa 7, Liverpool 2. Like
last week, 5-2 City.
5-2 City losing. Like, what's happening? And then not just that. And then like Leicester gets slapped by West Ham today, this morning as well, 3-0.
And they beat Wolves 4-0 last week.
Yeah, like it's a wild 2020. It's 2020.
These are some 2020 results. Yeah. But look, to be honest, I don't even know where to start. I mean, the WhatsApp was a bit quiet. Like, you would have thought Ferdy would have been cracking on after Maguire's shambolic display and Fulham not winning again. But where was he? Something must have happened there. Something must have happened. He was getting his messages ready, but obviously Villa had other ideas.
At about 4 a.m., he was probably the happiest person on earth. And then at about 6:30 a.m.
And then he just looked at the result, didn't see the highlights, but...
Nah. Look, let's talk about what we saw. At least we'll go into United. We did watch the game, and 30 seconds in we're cheering. We got a penalty. Things are looking good. Yeah, like
champions of England. Typical United penalty.
Yeah, like we get up and then not more than 20 seconds later we're back a level. We would have rather the VAR just disallow the penalty and then we just keep it at 0-0. Play on from there.
And it's like we're laughing about it now. We just watched back the highlights and
do they know what sport they're playing? I just got to ask.
I don't know. Is Harry Maguire, these guys in Greece, these Albanians, scare him that much? Like, we're gonna ruin your football career. I think they did.
They moved into his house and just
that's it. Let's be honest. Last season, I think it was his first season at the club. I thought he was decent.
Yeah.
He was. Look, we all know he's not a world-class player. He's a good player. He's not a world-class player. He's not a Van Dijk. He's not a Rafael Varane or Sergio Ramos. He's not that. Regardless of what the price of that tag says,
he's better than the rest of our defenders though. Which is why we I guess were all right with how he played, because like I said, he played all right last year.
Yeah, but even for Leicester, he was absolutely killing it for Leicester.
Yeah.
I mean, just without any tactics or whatever, the simple stuff you do. As a defender, you do your simple stuff, right? Clear the ball, head of the ball. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's basic football, and yeah, this guy's decent. This guy's going to help. And look, last season, I think he did improve our defense.
Yeah.
We've got the most clean sheets in how long, less goals conceded last season. So that has to be worth something in the grand scheme of things, right? But in the first goal, like, you just went 1-0 up. It's a simple header. You header it straight into Bailly's head. And we'll get onto Bailly as well in the team lineup and managers and owners and all this shit soon. But, like, he headers it back into him. Then he tries to header back to De Gea.
The softest one. Like,
And
he
then
got the two mixed up because he should have just tapped it to Bailly, smashes it at Bailly. Fucking does a nice little cushion. How do you, like, you know? And then he goes and hugs Luke Shaw. Good looking guy, all right. But, like, what? You just, you gotta, like, it's crazy, man.
But
Look,
yeah, that's
that's
calamity.
just goal number one.
That's just goal number one, and then
There's 5 more to go.
From there, like, you think, and to be honest, even at 1-1, I thought we kind of controlled the play a little bit. To be honest, I criticised poor Pogba in the last couple of weeks, but I thought it was decent. I know he probably gave away a few balls, but he was trying them risky passes, trying them risky through balls.
Which I guess you have to do when you, like, that's what makes great players.
Well, that's
great,
what the creative players, like you like the one player probably in Europe that loses the ball the most is probably Messi.
Yeah, but that's
he loses. He's got that's what I mean. He tries them, or even De Bruyne. I think it was De Bruyne actually that what like completion rates to like passes is probably one of the worst. But that's because he's trying that creative pass, that risky ball, which Sanchez always used to try, but then everyone used to turn that stat into a negative one for him. But we give away a free kick almost at halfway, and this is Division like 10. Like, this is just kick around at the park with your mates, and don't let him take a quick one. Stand in front of the ball.
Make the referee stop the game for them to take the free kick.
Stand in front of the ball, and you can see Matic. The only player that was alert and alive was Matic, but even though he was a bit slow to even get to Son, he's already called his defenders over, saying
he's slow because he's doing that. He's trying to direct everybody else around.
That's right, but that's what I mean. Like, he wasn't in a maybe. He could have got there, but maybe he couldn't. But he's telling players, mark Son. Son's made the run. Harry Kane's done that little glance. He's seen him. He's played the through ball, and then we're 2-1 down.
Like, and then there's about 25 minutes between, I think it's Luke Shaw and Eric Bailly. We were the last two in at the back. You know what I mean? Like we're begging these teams to come and put someone on us. You know, like Tottenham are a good team. They got good players, and they're gonna punish us, and they did.
Well, that's right.
This result is exactly what we deserved.
Well, last week it could have been 7.
It should have been the same thing last week, exactly.
And like I said, when you verse a team that's more clinical, Spurs. When you got players like Harry Kane scoring, hat tricks in midweek. Yeah, it's all right. It's 2 Europa League clubs,
but it doesn't matter.
But he's still scoring. Son scoring like 4 goals as well in the last 2 weeks ago, whatever in the
4
Prem.
goals. Yeah,
and like this so-called hamstring injury, quickly recovered from that one, but he puts one away, and then they get a corner. There's a calamity in the box. Martial reacts to something that Lamela done, which was absolutely disgusting from Lamela.
Yeah, but you can't react as well.
That's right, you can't react, but you got to go both ways here.
That's right.
The VAR's got to look at it and be like, hold on, this guy's elbowed him in almost a similar position on his chin, under his throat, whatever. Yeah, under his chin, and like, why aren't you looking at that and be like, you know what? If that's a red, this should be a red as well. Yeah. He's hit him first. He's reacted both reds. Man, but to me, it should have been both 2 yellows.
2 yellow cards. There's
2
not
yellows
one person
and crack
in the
on.
world
And crack on. Like, all right, look, come here, both of you. Yellow. Enough of that. Yeah. Let's get on with the game.
And Martial's not like a
no, he's not. He's not a dirty player that's going to do something like that. But this guy's reacting. Why aren't they checking it? Why isn't the VAR saying the referee go over to the screen, have a look at it, because he's reacted as well. Yeah, if you give him the card, it's either take the red card away, give him both a yellow, or send Lamela off as well. But anyways, down to 10 now. Even down to 10 men, right? Even down to 10 men. We've been down. United's been down to 10 men before.
Yeah.
And the performances have been a lot better. We've actually looked like we only one goal down. Let's try to get one back. What do we do? A couple seconds after that, Eric Bailly, the guy that all the fans have been asking for him to come back. Lindelof's not good enough. We need someone next to Maguire. Bringing Bailly. This guy's been, we've been calling for him. Oh, wait till he's fit. Wait till Bailly's a great player. Wait till he's fit. You know, he's fit now. We brought him in slowly. A few cup games he played against Chelsea. Some big games last year against Chelsea that he played as well. And sorry, not Chelsea. Sorry, in the cup games to Brighton and all that. And then it's a shit show for him as well. I mean,
it was in the air. Look, not one player knew what they were doing today. Not one.
But that and we're playing out from the back. These guys are pressing us the whole game. We're playing this tiki-taka in the box, right? Which we can't even do all year. And this was Arsenal's problem under Unai Emery.
Yes.
You're versing Liverpool and you're playing out from the back. You're 2-0 down, 3-0 down, and you're still playing out from the back. Just skip the lines. Like, just skip the defense, skip the midfield. Let's see if we can hit a Bruno Fernandes or a Paul Pogba, even Martial Greenwood out wide. Why do we have to play inside the box? We've got a player down now. And not only that... And He tries the worst ball, like I said with Park Soccer.
Right to just outside the box.
Don't pass across your goal. And like this comes down to individual errors, individual stupidity.
Decision making as well.
100% decision making. It's not, and we'll bring it back to the manager and his decisions, but anything like these first 3 goals, right? You can't look at Ollie and said, Ollie's giving Baye instructions to pass it in front of goal straight to them. He's giving Maguire instructions to play headers up in header volleyball or something inside his 18-yard box. Yeah. He's not telling. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I know, but look,
the players, you have to be like. It's just to me, it's a little bit of common sense where you could be like, let's switch on, quick, stand in front of the ball. Like, why would you try to give a ball right there where Harry Kane's there?
Like, give yourself
Harry Kane's a decent player. He scores a few goals, you know. So every now and then he scores a few goals. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Don't tempt him. You don't need to tempt him. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I think maybe the thing I think about Solskjaer, right? I don't want him out at all. All right, so this is not what that's about. But he was a striker, an out and out striker. Maybe he doesn't have the wherewithal to set up a defense and give them the right instructions, not to how to play out the back, but just how to set up. Just at least how to set where to be. Yeah, where to be.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but if he He could be in the change room like, here, I want you to be here, Maguire here, Lindelof there, or Baye there. But he never says once to them, just play it to Harry Kane because
no, I know that.
We want to sign him.
I don't mean like instructions during the game, but just every week at the training ground. Like, look, what are they trying to do? What are they learning?
Obviously, they're trying to play out from the back. That's the obvious one. But then when you got players giving the ball away in stupid positions, then like I think it's individual errors once again that has cost us another 3 points, another game. Like, yeah.
And you know what? It's the same thing every season. Like, it's still early. But these are the points that we drop, that when it comes to the end of the season, we got to go on those stupid 15 game winning streaks just to make up these results.
These points now.
These results, you know?
And then, all right, we'll go on to the 4th goal now. So, like, all right, 3-1 going into halftime could be play it down. All right. Let's see if we can go back in the halftime. 2 goals is doable. And then we have, Luke Shaw, man. I mean,
he had one.
I don't think he should ever play again. I'm going to be that critical. Like, he doesn't deserve to play ever again. I mean, not for United. Not for United.
I don't agree with that, but
I mean, look, it comes to a point. I believe he's not fit. I still believe he's overweight. I'm looking at other players around the field, and you're looking a bit sloppy. You know, I mean, you're playing for Manchester United here. You're not playing for Coventry City, or you're not playing for Yeovil Town. You're not over there. But like every time, I don't know what. Like, there's no way Ollie is giving him instructions to be a 3rd centre back. How many times did we see in that game Pogba covering runs? We'll get onto that 5th goal, but the 4th goal, he should have told Pogba, get on Harry Kane. He should have told him, you get him. Let me stay centrally where Son was on Lamela. No, I'm just gonna run. He runs out to the edge of the 18-yard box and leaves Baye in the middle with 2 players. And this would happen every week. Like, we saw Wan-Bissaka caught out last week so many times with Trossard and March on the left-hand side.
Yeah, just
same thing. How many times are you gonna let this ball go through? And like, there's no urgency. Luke Shaw's just casually jogging towards him. There's no urgency to press. No urgency to win the ball back. No hunger. None of the players. There's none of the players. It took us when we're 5-0 down or 5-1 down, where Pogba now decides to, you know what, starts muscling off players. First time I seen Pogba start muscling off players, turning. All right, trying to create something. Why does it take till Van de Beek comes on that he's actually the only player that actually wants to be here?
He's hungry. He's
literally the only player. Like
it's leadership, right? You saw Matic commanding everybody. We got this project going on. Oh, youngsters. All right, youngsters are great, but like you can't just rely on that. And look at the back. Our back line is pretty young. No one's telling these boys what to do, where to be, talk. This we need this, 100%. this, with some like genuine like instructions. All right, like Matic can only do so much. And maybe Cavani coming, you know, not that he's a defender, but he's older.
Can he speak English? Oh. That's another question. Can he speak English?
He gives us death stares that makes you just shoot yourself.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Nah, but look, honest to God, like he'll be helping out at the back.
That's
as well.
enough.
Yeah.
That look
good.
Like you want to play. But like that's 100%, man. And we had this the kind of debate or discussion on the group chat videos where should new players come into your club and be captain. Maybe not straight away, but you know, within the 6 months, he was captain. Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
Harry Kane definitely comes in be captain straight away. But then you look, and that's questionable. Why is Harry Maguire getting the captain's armband? He's only been here for 2 days. And you look around this squad, right? And you're like, okay, who's worth the captaincy? Poor Pogba. Yeah, he can. But where was he last year? The whole last year was all about him and his agent trying to get a move out for fucking 10 months. How are you going to give someone the leadership when mentally he wasn't here? Okay, we look at that. Hey, he's been captain before, but if you can't rely on him, he's having the last 2.5 years has been shocking. His confidence has been shot. Now you give him the armband, and he's still conceding them goals. That puts more pressure on him. Then you look around, you're like, where am I? We had Ashley Young in for how long as captain? I'm looking around this field. I'm like, who's going to be our captain? And you look at Maguire like, oh, does it fit around your...
Yeah.
All right, here, I'll take here. You go.
You want it?
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's the leader or he's the man, but he does show some sort of leadership.
Yeah.
But
it's the blind leading the blind.
There you go.
That's how it is.
There you go.
Look, I said it just before we started recording, but maybe Matic, you know, if he's not starting, he's been playing good enough to warrant a start every game, by the way.
But you know what? Like, I don't believe you have to wear the captain's armband to be a leader.
Yeah, but maybe the players around respect you more before it.
Like you look at the 99 team, the treble winning side. There's like 6 captains in that squad.
Yeah, but
you look at the
different team, bro.
Yeah, but different team. But where are these? Why are we going for players like that? Where are they? We're going for players like, all right, James, that he might be leaving to Leeds already.
Project James, yeah.
Project player. What's going on here? He's never going to be a leader. He doesn't got that you say Vincent Kompany, Patrick Vieira, Roy Keane type mentality.
All right, but tell me, does Sancho?
Not for captain.
Yeah, all right, but
not for a captain.
But
I'm saying,
but we're not talking about Daniel James. He's never going to be our captain, but he's a project not to be captain, but to be a great player, a great attacker.
I'm saying like players like that. And then you look around our field. Where's the captain? Where's the leader? Where's the leader that's going to be like in the change room? Tell Maguire, hey, what's that? Wake up. There's no one in there. There's no one in there to... Why is he going to tell himself, put himself up against the wall and go, hey, you're an idiot?
I reckon his missus is probably the only one. Like, that's it. No one in that change room. No one's doing
there's no one in that change room. And then, like, you question Ollie, does he throw out the hairdryer at half time? He probably does.
I reckon he does. But
because you can tell in his interviews at the end of the game, that just the frustration in his face. And
he's livid in his
like,
eyes.
He always tries to turn the conversation so he doesn't put a negative spin on the players.
But enough of that, bro. Enough of that. You have to. Sometimes you have to, bro.
Yeah, but like Ferguson never did it. Everything was in the back room. Yeah, you see David Beckham walking out with a scar on his face. Doesn't do it in public. Like there is no leaders, man. And this is like we can bring it down. Like we'll go to the 5th goal. Pogba is marking bloody Aurier out on the wing, and Luke Shaw's in the inside like third defender. Yeah. Like I don't know what's going on. Then the penalty, and look, the game was done and dusted by then. But like I really don't know where we go from this. Like now it's gonna be We've signed Cavani. We've signed Tellez. You get, let's just say, panic buy. Here's your money to Dortmund for Sancho. Does that?
Yeah.
Where are they going to play?
Yeah.
Are they going to play in the back with next to Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka?
Stop us copying 6 goals.
That's what I mean. Is that
even with Tellez defend the fine, but we don't like.
And now
we need 2 centre backs, 2, not 1, 2. more.
Two. We need a whole back. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's
Like,
disappointing.
it's like I don't know where we go from here, because like you can criticize everyone. All right, everyone wanted Baye in. Your manager, the manager puts in Baye. Okay, there. Now what? What we're gonna do is to start sacking the manager, because that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
That's what's gonna happen. At the end of the day, they're gonna sack Ollie, where he's done, like we're saying, everything the fans wanted.
Yeah.
Because let's not forget, he's left United as a legend. He's left. He's done his managerial at Mulder, but he's essentially a United fan.
Yeah.
So he's come in and he possibly have the same mentality as all of us.
Yeah.
Sell this player, sell that player, get rid of him, buy him, buy that, buy him, put him captain, do this. And look what he's done. Everything the fans generally ask for. Sell this player, Ashley Young gone, or the Deadwood's gone. And we're still here at the same. It's like Moyes should have still been here.
Oh no.
But do you know what I mean? Like, it's the same. It's the same story. We've had the two best managers in Van Gaal and Mourinho. That's won it all, and we're still not getting the results. Mourinho just came now, scored 6. How come he couldn't do that with the players that he had at United? He never scored 6 at United.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
He never played this sort of attacking football at United because he didn't trust into the players. You maybe got to look at players and be like, you know what? It's time for you to go. Maybe Martial's not good enough. Maybe Paul Pogba's not good enough. Why was Mourinho looking at players like Perisic? Oh, they're washed out. But okay, maybe that was the answer. Maybe a 90 million 19 or 20-year-old, 100 million is not the answer. Maybe, like we said, maybe Perisic was the answer. Maybe Koeman from Bayern Munich. Yeah, maybe he was the answer. So
we didn't not sell they're trying to sell jerseys. That's what they're trying to do, this club.
And how much times have I said it? They try to buy these marketing players. You bought you put a smile on our face, and we came 7th, and you gave us Di Maria and Falcao, and we were loving life. Yeah, the only player you probably bought in as a big name was Ibrahimovic, that actually performed in a way in the first year.
He did.
He absolutely killed it.
Injuries stopped him.
You bought Lukaku in, but you didn't give him the backup support that he had at Everton, like your Leighton Baines and your Colemans that gave him the supplies.
What do you reckon Bruno would have been like with Lukaku?
I reckon Lukaku was scoring goals at United. But I reckon
with no service.
With no service.
27 years old, by the way.
Everyone's like, oh, by his touch. Yeah, I don't care. I don't need my striker to have a touch. I don't banging goals.
Yeah.
He's there to banging goals, right? And we maybe could have done better, but then we're blowing all this money on players to panic by now. Why aren't we getting Tellers for 20 mil or whatever, 18 million, 15 million at the start of the window?
4 weeks ago.
Longer. Why now we're going to go into the market looking for all just a panic buy, and the prices are going to skyrocket. Oh, United lost 7-1, 6-1. Oh, no. You know what? You know Sancho. Sancho is now
400 billion.
400 billion. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a crisis, and we can talk about the manager, because he's going to get thrown under the bus, Ollie. At the end of the day, he's going to, if there's one, you can't get rid of the squad, you're going to have to get rid of the manager. Tell me what manager comes in and fixes his problem with the players that he's got.
And any fans, can I just say, any fans, United fans saying, oh, Ole out. It's this stuff. We've been stuck in a cycle for 8 years now. How long's it been? Because of this. Because of the reaction. Like, the reactions that we have are just so incorrect.
Yeah.
Right. And I know the fans are also saying the board out. Like that, it's not going to happen.
Well, unless you have 4 billion in your piggy bank.
I don't
know. The owners is the main reason why we are a shambles in the last 15 years. And we're talking about off camera. I'll touch on that a little bit. You look at the players that we used to sign. Manchester United, greatest club in the world. Who's the best player out there? Van Nistelrooy, sign him.
Doesn't matter how many shirts
sign
you
him.
sell.
Record signing Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Sign him. Cantona leads it. Cantona, sign him. Varane. All right, Varane maybe didn't have the best of times. Forlan maybe not the best of times, but they made an impact.
Yeah.
You're getting the best. Who's the best? Bring him in.
And again, they were signing these players to complement our team.
And that's right. And then you have these new owners coming in. You sell Cristiano Ronaldo for 80 million and you get Owen and Overton. Oh, thank you, guys. You have Mourinho. You got Mourinho that came second to City, the highest position we've been since Ferguson has left, and you give him the low Lee Grant. Ryan Grant. I'm not surprised.
Hey, take him,
I'll take him actually.
Good backup.
Backup, starting, scoring goals in grand finals and shit. And then you got a $50 million Fred. This is what you're giving.
50 million.
This is what you're giving Jose Mourinho to try catch 20 points of Manchester City that season. This is what you're giving him. You're not giving him the place. He gave you a list, and you're not the owners or whoever the board. They're not delivering. They don't care about what for them. They've made essentially money on. We've qualified for Champions League. We're now Arsenal. We've got our money for Champions League. That's all. You look at some of their teams in their NFL or baseball teams, whatever the fuck they have. Yeah. Shambles, absolute shambles. The same as Arsenal. His NFL team, shambles. Shambles. Look at our stadium. Our stadium needs fixing up badly. When it rains, it leaks. That's probably complements our football and our defense. Leaky. Yeah. I mean, this Old Trafford is probably one of the most photographed buildings in the world.
Do we deserve a better stadium?
No, I'm saying like.
Do we deserve anything being fixed?
I'm just saying like this is the mentality of the club. Just run down. Yeah. The whole club is run down to the core. We can sit here and pick out manager, player. The players are heartless. This player's not good enough. He's not good enough. We should buy him. We should have bought him. We should have bought him 10 years ago. We need fucking Fergie back. Like we could sit here all day.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? Nothing is going to change, man. Until this board leaves. And it's simple as that. We can go through managers all the time, but at the end of the day, anyone can come in. It's going to be the same old story.
Yeah, and like, look, nothing's going to change, but you'd like to think that a result like this, something so blatantly obvious, cannot be ignored, and it will like force through some change. Like you see Ed Woodward, they show him after the game, he's sitting there like, huh? What happened? Like, how did this happen? Like
on his phone, what are you trying to get last done? Oh no, we need Sergio Ramos, the 2015 Ramos. We need. Can we get Ronaldo? Is Messi still available?
Yeah.
Can we go ask Barcelona if Messi's still available?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I don't know what's like.
But you know
absolutely
what? We can only hope that they pull their heads out and not next week, but the next game is better.
That makes it worse because now it's the international break.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sit on this shit for.
No, not just that. The players are gone away.
Yeah.
So now you don't. When they come back, you only got a couple of days to fix the shambles that just happened. It is what it is, man.
It is.
Look, 6-1. Like, regardless about the result, we've lost 6-1 before. We've lost 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 before. But
still 3 points lost.
At least they showed a bit of hunger. Even that City game, the same scoreline, but it was 3-1 to the 90th minute. They scored 3 goals in the 90th minute because we were all out attack.
Out attack, trying to win.
Like, I know what Ollie's trying to do, maybe damage limitation, but I look over to my bench. I'm like, who's changing this game? Who's scoring us goals? Who's going to come on and do anything? All right, Van der Beek came on. Yeah, did something. Not much.
Well, he did what he could, right?
But,
let's be honest.
But I don't know, man.
Anyways, that's one game.
We apologise.
Yeah, this is the Depressed Man United review show.
Didn't want to do it, but
the next game was Aston Villa-Liverpool, which is pretty wild result. At least we could say we lost to Spurs. They're a good team.
With 10 men.
10 men.
Maybe some questionable, maybe 9, 8 at times. 7.
There were men on the field.
I don't know. It was questionable. I was making a joke about Van Dijk trying to be standing around being a manager. We have about 10 of them on the pitch. But statues.
Fantasy manager.
Like I thought spectators when allowed at the stadium.
Yeah, right.
We got 12 on the field.
Yeah.
Spectating. But look, anyways, 7-2.
7-2 Liverpool, Aston Villa. That's nuts.
To be honest, man, I'm watching this Man United game and I'm like, is this even real? And then Aston Villa come on and I had to start
or Barcelona was it?
Start testing if I took anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm tripping out of what is happening.
That was nuts. 4-1 at half time. Some nice goals. Some deflections as well. But
Villa 1. Yeah, Villa 2.
Villa
7. Nah, look, we can laugh about it
We need to
now
find
because we all
something
know.
to
We
give
all
us happiness.
look. You know what? We can laugh about Liverpool for like a little second
Yeah.
because next game,
Yeah.
whoever they play,
They're gonna slap him.
they're gonna slap him.
Yeah.
This is a day off for Liverpool. Like it's.
This is
It's,
shit
I
happens.
can't, like, this is like shit happens.
It's
like
not the state of
it's
the club.
like Liverpool haven't had a day off, in 3 years. Maybe that first leg against Barcelona, and then look what happened.
Yeah.
But this is just like 2 years of no slipping up, no errors. Van Dijk being solid for so long, Alexander Arnold, your Trents, and
It's they're showing that they're human.
Robinson and all that, and it's like, oh, you know what? Just today, it's like Space Jam. Like they just
Yeah, they touch the ball.
touched the ball, and all their talent went. And then this is just another. It's a one-off. I
It's
don't
nothing to
see
be worried about.
who do they. Can I just see who they got? Where's the fixtures next game? Because I guarantee you they got like a West Brom or something.
Oh,
Well, what's going on here?
Arsenal's playing 3 times next time.
Arsenal's got.
What?
Oh,
Maybe
Ooh.
not.
maybe not.
Maybe not. It's Everton.
But you know what? I won't be surprised if Liverpool go and pump them.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Maybe.
Like coming off a 7-2. Everton just untouchable at the moment.
Yeah.
But they
Looking
they
damn
do
good.
league goals, and you know what? I would definitely won't be surprised because this fixture Liverpool wipe the floor with it. They will
Maybe.
always wipe
Maybe.
the floor with Everton, but
But if there's one game with like one derby, it's not going to happen. It could be this one. Like Everton transforms.
yeah.
Transforms.
If there's one that it couldn't happen, it could be this one. But like again, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, look, Liverpool fans, they'd be worried. It's a shit game, big deal. You know, like what you said. It's just it's not an indication of your club. It's just a one bad game. Whereas United, this sums up who we are right now. You know, we're not
For a
going to
while.
come out of this with fire
No.
in our bellies. We're going to be like, oh.
Yeah. And the players can come out on their social media and apologize, and
They tweet better than they bloody play.
maybe they should get another role at the club. Social media managers. They do a pretty good job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
Whatever, man. Whatever.
I'm sorry here, sorry there. I don't know, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And look,
Let's look at the ladder, man. I reckon we should.
just before we go into the ladder, look, we also had like Chelsea smashing Palace,
Yeah.
and again,
A result they should.
they
have.
should. That's a most likely result. But then again, their new signings are not really showing up, in my opinion. I think that Werner
yet.
and I mean,
Chilwell.
they're right.
Chilwell's.
Chilwell,
like an
yeah.
assist, bro. He takes corners and shit too.
First game, I think it might have been in the Prem.
Yeah.
Goal, assist. He's looking dangerous. Not too bad. Look, Chelsea, professional performance, 0 at half time, and they looked good.
Yeah. Adjusted.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Came forward.
And that's what you do. You absorb any sort of pressure. You keep pressing, and then eventually they're gonna crack. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
right. Leicester's struggling a bit.
Leicester,
Oh,
no,
not
not
struggling,
really.
not
The
struggling. They just-
first loss. I'm
Yeah,
telling
yeah, it's
you,
my
it's
bad.
like we said with Moyes, just keep working from home, and you should be all right.
But they looked so bad last night, Leicester. Like
Yeah.
they had nothing.
The best maybe passage of play when they scored their goal, and it was disallowed
Yeah.
from Harvey Barnes, which was absolutely like it was a great goal with the tiki taka. Him, I think.
But
Yeah, Nacho, everybody. But yeah, man, Wolves getting the 1-0 win over Fulham. Arsenal did the job. I mean, they almost conceded later on again to Sheffield to equalise. Sheffield got
scoring
their
first goal.
first goal of the season. It was absolute beauty as well.
Good finish.
I thought Arsenal, it was 2-0. They made a substitution on a corner. We know the old cliche,
Yeah, not
don't substitute on a corner. And they literally copped the goal after that, and then they almost maybe copped another one. But look, like you said, let's get to the ladder.
Let's finish this game week.
Look where we are, 16th. Wow. I mean, look, if it's any consolation,
We've averaged a point a game.
game less. No, not really, because we only played 3.
Yeah, we got 3 points.
Shite.
City, Man City's 14th. Oh, shit. 2020, baby. Wait, we could actually finish above them finally.
Yeah,
This is our chance.
This is our
Come on,
chance.
boys, please.
But Everton on first with 12 points. Villa.
Villa, 1 game in hand, second.
They've won all their games, Villa. They have won every single game,
Guys
Villa.
stayed in the Premier League by the skin of their teeth, and look at them.
Deadline day. Not deadline day, last day.
Last the final day of the season.
Grealish saved their bacon. Leicester City there. Arsenal, Liverpool dropping down to 5th. Then you got, it's like, if you look at the table from like 3rd, downward. It's like that should be the top.
Yeah, look at that.
Like that's most likely to be the top of the table than anything else. But look, man,
Crazy times. You know what? At least it's entertaining. At least there's
that's the Premier League for
that.
ya,
At least there's that.
guys. I mean,
Another week.
Thank God, international break. I'm gonna need maybe a bit more time to recover from this one.
Nah, watch all the injuries. This.
International break.
Everyone's gonna get injured.
Everyone's
All
injured.
Man United injured.
Oh yeah, 100%. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we can get some of the youth team in.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Look, thanks again for watching and staying through this painful video. I mean, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, share. I mean, it's almost deadline day, so if you want to donate to get Sancho,
Deadline day because I'm going to kill myself.
refresh. Oh, we signed John Stones. Far
Hey,
out.
you know what? Fuck it, I'd take it. I'd take John Stones.
He's not too bad, huh?
take
He's still
John
young,
Stones.
player, youth player.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't cost us $65 million.
Take care, guys.